Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. So today's look, it is gonna sound weird, but I got so inspired by the Rainforest to See Water Foundation by Tarte. Look at that, it has the same colors as my eyes. So if you want to see how I actually created this look, then please keep on watching. Let's get started. First, I'm going to start by priming my face with the Milani Prime Perfection. I love this primer because it's hydrating, pore minimizer, and of course it's oil free. And as you see, I'm just using my hands to apply it with. Next, taking the Tooth Face Shadow Insurance, and I'm using my fingers to apply it and blend it at the same time. And I want to make sure I apply it all the way in my eyelids, and of course not to forget about the under eye, just because we're going to apply shadow in there as well, and doing the same step in the other eye. Now taking any setting powder, I'm just going to set it. Now taking the Amazonian Clay Pro palette by Tarte and taking the color Whimsy as my transition shade, and using the Sigma E40 brush, I'm going to apply it in the outer corner of my eyes. And as you can see, the formula in this palette is amazing. It's so easy to blend. It's absolutely beautiful. I forget just why I left you. I was insane. Next, taking the color Drama, I'm going to apply it again in the outer corner, but this time I'm just focusing in the V shape of my eye. Whatever is left, I'm just gonna rub it all together. And for this step, I'm using the Morphe E13 brush. Taking the Real Technique Face Shadow brush and the same color I used before, I'm just going to intensify the color. And before I forget guys, this palette smells so good. Now going in with my Morphe E23 with no product, no shadows, I'm just going to blend everything out. Moving into my eyelids, I'm using the new Maybelline Color Tattoo Eye Chrome in the shade Gilded Rose. This will be our base for our next coming shadow. And I'm just applying it with my fingers with tapping motions. Going back to the Tarte palette and taking the Chrome shade in color Glam, I'm going to apply it in my eyelids. And as you can see, it's really popping the color. I love this shade. Going back to my transition color, I'm just going to intensify the crease. This step is really optional, but it makes a huge difference, so I would do it. And I just decided to go back with my fingers to touch it up a little bit more. Now taking a makeup remover wipe to clean it up, any corners, and to create a cleaner and sharper edges.
your shoulder, pull the sheets right off the corner of the mattress that you stole from your roommate back in Boulder.
Prepping my eyelashes for falsies, and of course coating them with my favorite mascara from CoverGirl. This one is the Exact Highlight and Pam. Lashes are on. These ones are the Scarlet by Huda Beauty. Taking my favorite foundation by Tarte. This one is the Rainforest of the Sea Water Foundation, and I'm just applying it in the back of my hand. The shade is Medium Honey, and I'm just tapping it in with my fingers. Taking my beauty blender, I'm just going to blend everything out. Now taking my Born This Way concealer by Too Faced. This is in the shade Light Medium. I'm going to apply it under my eyes, my nose, cupid's bow, chin, and forehead. And again, I'm using the beauty blender to blend it all out.
In the backseat of your Rover that I know you can't afford, but that tattoo on your shoulder, pull the sheets right off the corner of the mattress that you stole from your roommate back in Boulder. We ain't never getting older. We ain't never getting older. No, we ain't never getting older. We ain't never getting older. No, we ain't never getting older.
Taking the Laura Mercier translucent powder to set all the areas that I apply concealer on. And to set the rest of my face, I'm taking the Super Stay Better Skin by Maybelline New York. Now taking the Shade and Light Contour Palette by Kat Von D, I'm going to take the color Shadow Play to bronze out my face and contour. And I really like to do the dog face because it helps me to find the hollows of my cheeks.
I know it breaks your heart. Moved to the city in a broke down car and 4 years no calls. Now you're looking pretty in a hotel bar, and I can't stop. No, I can't stop. So baby, pull me closer in the backseat of your...
Going back to my Laura Mercier translucent powder, I'm going to sharpen my cheeks. And don't forget the laugh line, especially if your crease are in those areas, just like me. Okay, so now it's time to remove all the baking powder or setting powder, whatever.
Look as good as the day I met you. I forget just why I left you. I was insane.
So now it's time to bring some color to my cheeks, and I'm sorry guys, I accidentally cut off that part when I was streaming the video, but I'm using the 9N blush by Morphe. Now going back to the contour palette to contour my nose, and the brush that I'm using is from e.l.f.'s Taper Brush.
Tattoo on your shoulder, pull the sheets right off the corner of the mattress that you stole from your roommate back in Boulder. We ain't ever
It's time for some glow, and the highlighter I'm using is the Hollywood Gold by Zaleha Beauty. And I'm just applying it in my cheekbones, a little bit in my cupids, and in my whatever. To finish up my eyes, I'm taking the Eye Light Crayon by Nika K, and as you see, it's purple, and I'm going to apply it in my waterline. Switching palettes and taking the purple shade to set my waterline. This palette is a Morphe 12P, and the brush I'm using is Morphe Art 43, and as you can see, I'm just tapping the shadow in the bases. So this step will make that shadow pop even more. Now taking the double take eyeliner for my waterline. I'm going to coat my lower lashes with some mascara. And I'm just gonna go back to my highlighter and pop in some more highlight in my tear duct. Next, I'm taking the Color Statement Lip Liner by Milani. This is the color Spice to line up my lips.
Tell your friends it was nice to meet them, but I hope I never see them again. I know it breaks your heart, moved to the city in a broke down car.
And for last, I'm taking the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte Lipstick in the color Spice Girls to fill my lips.
I can't stop. So baby, pull me closer in the backseat of your Rover that I know you can't afford. Bite that tattoo on your shoulder, pull the sheets.
And that is it, guys. That's the finished look. I really love creating this look for you. I hope you guys liked it, and if you do, don't forget to give me your thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, just so you're up to date with my future videos. You can also find me on Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat. They're all Get Ready With Liz, although Snapchat is with one Z at the end. Thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you soon. Bye, guys.